Right, welcome back. It's transplant day. I transplanted one already. You see it on the right. I forgot to start recording when I did it, so I'm just gonna show you what I do on this second one over here. I'll be right back. Let me get it set up. All right, I'm back. About to show you everything I use. You probably can go back and look at one of my old videos and see what I put in my dirt, but I'm just gonna go over it real quick. I'm not going into great detail of what I put in there, but as you can see, I got some worm castings and I got my Gaia green nutrients. Got some green, some power bloom, some green sand. I'm only gonna put like 5 tablespoons of this in there, and 444 all-purpose Gaia green, and that's 3 tablespoons per gallon. We're gonna be doing 3 gallons of dirt, but it's going into a 5-gallon pot. But once I put all this in there, it's all going to fill up. You'll see. I usually use some local growers worm castings, but I didn't have enough to do both of my pots, so I'm just going to say this the next time I grow some seedlings or something, and I'm going to use this, and I'll be right back. All right, let's get started. This Gaia green nutrients there, it's very dusty, so wear a mask. It's a mask I have from COVID laying around. It's a cloth mask. It gets the job done. I don't inhale a lot of stuff, so let's get to it. That's what we got here first, and I measure and dump in this cup just because to try to keep the dust down. Instead of just keep dumping out of here and spread dust everywhere, I gently dump it in here and then just sprinkle it in there. So let's get to it. What we got first? We're gonna put the 284 power bloom in first. We're gonna put 15 tablespoons. That'll like almost fill this up. This is 1 cup. These nifty little measuring spoons, they're magnetic. As you can see, this side is for powder and the round side is for liquid. So we're gonna use the powder side. We're gonna do 15. That's 15 tablespoons. Is almost a whole cup, as you can see. Gonna move this out the way. I don't know if you can see that dust flying around, but it will make you choke, so be careful with this stuff. And this is Pro Mix HP soil I'm using. We're gonna sprinkle this in here evenly. Try to keep the dust down. Put the lid on there, let it calm down a little bit. Then we're gonna go on to the next one. we have the all-purpose here, 15 tablespoons. Some of you probably like, why don't you just scoop it out into the cup? Because I just want to be accurate, because I've got two different pots here. I want to make sure they both have the same amount of nutrients in each pot. So if something go wrong, I can take that off the list. That's why I do it like that, if you're wondering. We'll sprinkle this in here. Lid on, let that calm down. And then last but not least, well, this is not the last one. We got this green sand. I'm not gonna put that much in here. I'm gonna use 5 tablespoons of this. Sprinkle. Let me tilt this a little bit so you can see what's going on in here. Now the last thing, I'm gonna put in some worm castings. I think I'm gonna put like 5 cups in here. Good fresh worm castings. Alrighty, that's that. Now we're gonna give it a little gentle mix. Actually, y'all know what I do if y'all watch my videos. I moisten the dirt up a little bit. I usually mix it up first, then do this, but let's try something different. This is water that I pH. It's around about 6.4, 6.5. Just a little bit. And get it a mix. This is why you wear the mask. I like doing this because when I put the dirt in the pot, I don't pack it. I let it stay loose so the plants will have a better chance of their roots stretching out and growing properly. Roots do not like compact dirt, so don't ever pack your dirt in your pot when you're planting, transplanting seedlings or anything. Always kind of keep the dirt kind of loose. And I will be watering this again when I put them in the box, back in the box. That's pretty good. I like that. Clunks up a little bit, but it's easy to fall apart. That's what I like. That's real good right there. I'm just gonna pour this last little bit of water in here. Get it out the way. All right. Let's get this dirt in the pot. Just got this watering tray that I use. I'm gonna set this right here. 5-gallon pot. Dirt. Let's get busy. And I will not be packing this in the pot. I usually don't use 5-gallon pots, but I never grew these plants before, and they growing so fast. I'm not used to them. I ain't even get to train them the way I really want to. I usually top them more than once. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna top them again or not. I'm gonna use one of the pots as a guide. Not deep enough yet. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. I'll leave that pot in there. Move it out the way so you can see. Put it around the sides. dirt went inside the pot. If I need it, I'll sprinkle it in there once I put the plant in there. Gonna even this out a little bit. Right now, let's get the plant and get it ready. We're always gonna sprinkle some little mycorrhizae on there. This thing is like magic. You make the plants, you make the roots, excuse me, you make the roots just go crazy in that dirt. We're gonna get a little bit of this. We don't need a lot. Might get a little bit more than that, but I'm gonna set this to the side right here so I have it ready. Press it a little bit, pull it out. Got a good hole in there. Sprinkle a little mycorrhizae on the bottom and on the sides, if I can get it on the sides. I didn't even use all of it. That's enough. Trust me. This stuff is, you don't need that much. I don't have this bag for a long time. And here's the nectar drip. I don't know if you can see it, but they don't ate up all the food in this dirt. You can see the leaves starting to get deficient. They turn the colors down here. They starting to get real light, so they hungry. I got to take this twist tie off. I might be training them some more. I'm not sure. Probably in a couple weeks, about a week or two, maybe 3. I might be flipping these girls on the flower because my box is not that big. Once I put them in there, you'll see how much room I got. But I do have a net that I can use. As you can see it back here, I don't know if you can see it in the background leaning up against my box over here. I might use it, I might not, I'm not sure. Get this little sprinkle, little squeeze around the sides, at the bottom. Let's pull it out. Look at those roots. Should I break them up? Should I leave them alone? Or I don't think they that bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it in here. Wow, perfect. And the rest of the dirt that was in here, just throw this on top. Now we're done. The sticker back in the box. And I'll be with you guys in a minute. Alright, we're back. And they're in their home. These 5-gallon pots. I just watered this one on the left. I'm about to water this one on the right. I got a little bit of runoff. That's good enough for me for right now. I'm about to show you how I water my plants. I use a pump sprayer because once I put the net on, the straw net, if I use it, they so big right now already. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the pole back there. That's the top of where the straw net is going to be at. So if I do this, I'm gonna wait a couple days for these girls to bounce back from the transplant, and I might have to go ahead and super crop the rest of these down so they'll fit over the net. I'll show you the net. The net I use is right here. I wasn't planning on doing this, but they growing so fast, I think I might have to. So we'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear. And if you guys never seen it before, this is my setup. I made this little contraption down here for my net, so I won't have to, the water can run off the bottom and into my little trays down here. And I'm using an AC infinity light and the fan. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Got a circulating fan over here. All right, let's get the watering. Well, you guys probably don't want to see this. Kind of boring. Who likes to see watering? But I water my stuff in real slow. So about a gallon of water. And I'll see you guys next time.